Hello, welcome to my channel. If you clicked on my video for the very first time, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Billie Jo, and this channel is Spiritual Guidance and Tarot with Billie Jo. So I have had a lot of comments. I've had some emails sent to me about the singing bowl and people wanting me to start using the singing bowl. So you may see this quite a bit. I'm just going to probably just record this little loop here and add it to the front of all the readings so that way it can assist you. Excuse me. So before we get started with our pick a card, and of course most of you who are regular viewers of my videos know that most of my videos have to do with feelings and love and relationships. So before we get out the cards in the different piles for this particular reading, let's go ahead and clear our energy. So different ways that we can do that is you can burn sage, burn Palo Santo, a singing bowl, or even a bell. So we're going to do that now. You can also use frequency tones or binaural beats. I have some playing in the background. Of course, I always choose those that are uncopyrighted. The particular one that's playing right now is, I'll put a link down below for it. Awaken Healing Energy, Deepest Healing Music. It's 528 Hertz, Miracle Healing Frequency. So if you wanted to look the 528 Hertz up and find different frequencies that resonate with you more, then that is a lovely thing to do. So I'm just going to clear the energy. I'm going to burn my big fatty here. And it's good to sometimes cleanse your bowl as well and cleanse your tools. Keep them nice and cleansed. You can do this also with full moon energy. We did have just had the full moon in Aries. So I don't know anything, any of y'all, but any other divine feminines out there, but I know that I felt the full moon energy impacted me very heavily. And many of you may have noticed I didn't do any lives this weekend, and it's because I was having to process my own emotions that were coming up, and it was really hard. So I'm sure a lot of you watching that resonate with my channel probably went through the same thing, because Aries is a force to be reckoned with, and it does bring up the deep-seated, very painful things for you to face and deal with so that you can transform. So we're burning sage. We're releasing any negative attachments, any negative energies. We're cleansing our aura, our energy field. You can use a bell. Bells are very good. They're used in all different kinds of cultures, religions, and spiritual practices. This is one I just found. I had a hard time finding a bell that resonated with my energy, that helped me feel it. So different bells have different tones. This one helps me feel like I'm being cleansed, and that my cards and my tools are being cleansed. So just allow it to resonate through you. And then we have the bowl, which is my favorite. So I'm just going to pop it a few times, and each time I do, allow the vibration to resonate. Allow yourself to feel it, and allow it to sink into you, so that way it can vibrate, kind of like, an earthquake knocks things loose. Allow the vibrations to knock anything that's attached to you loose, so that way it can be healed and processed. Okay, so on my countdown, 3, 2, 1. And then the last one, I'm just going to resonate with the wand here. Okay. That feels so much better. I can't even tell you. My singing bowl, I've had people email me, ask me. I got mine. You can get yours. You can get them off Amazon or anything. I got mine from a store in the mall in Little Rock called, what is that? Well, you know what? It left me, so I guess it's not important. But you can find them all over the place. Some imports. It's not Pure One Imports. It's some other, I don't even remember. But anyways. Okay, so I'm fixing to pause the video and get started and move over to the piles. I'm going to move over to the table. And so what I'm asking you to do is to close your eyes and take several deep breaths. Take a breath in. That way you can cleanse and release any negativity, and keep your eyes closed until I tell you to open your eyes. And when I tell you to open your eyes, that's the first pile you're drawn to is your pile. And remember that when you close your eyes and you take your deep breaths, think about your breath work and release any thoughts, any fears, anything you have attached. And once you release that out your breath, when you take in your next breath, think of your person. Okay? And continue to do that until I tell you to open your eyes. Hello. Welcome, family. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We are glad to invite you, include you in the family. Today's pick a card is, what is your person's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards you? I have 3 piles for you. Pile 1 is with the Cat Tarot. Pile 2 is with the Trip and White Tarot. Pile 3 is with the Muse Tarot. So if you need any information about me and any timestamps, those are all in the description box. If you would like to book a reading with me, information is down in the description box. You can reach out to me at my email, moongoddess114433@gmail.com, and I can set you up. The turnaround time right now is somewhere from 24 to 48 hours. Let me meet you at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Thank you so much for joining with me today. Let's get started by looking and seeing what your person is thinking about you right now regarding you and this connection. Don't forget to look in the timestamp kit at your time. I will have a song included. It may have additional lyrics in the message, in the song that's a message for you. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, and this is over the 8 of Pentacles. So this tells me currently they're wanting to move in really fast and start working on this connection. Knight of Swords is extreme fast moving energy. So this tells me that they're planning on coming in fast and hard and quick. Swords does have to do with communication. So you may hear from your person soon talking about, hey, let's work this out. let's, work on this connection together. And then it has the Ace of Swords after that. So this is new clarity, new communication. So let's see what cards you have. We have the Fool, Justice, the Hermit. Quite a bit of, the first 3 cards, look, they're all major arcana. The 7 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups. Oh, wow. So what are they thinking about you right now? Well, they're thinking about, they're wanting this new beginning. They want to take this leap of faith. Justice to me is balance. And, quite possibly bringing balance to this connection. They may have been in a place, where they haven't been able to communicate very much. And they may have been kind of stuck, felt like they was stuck, where there couldn't be no movement. And they couldn't give you back what you'd given into them. They felt that they haven't been able to share their true feelings and their true thoughts with you. And it just seems like there's a lot of where they haven't been able to communicate. I don't think it's that they haven't wanted to. I think they want to, but they haven't been able to. And we do have the 7 of Swords here, which does, sometimes it refers to deceit. But I think the thing that they're deceiving about is the things that they're not showing, not expressing is their true feelings. Because it's followed by the Knight of Cups. So you might possibly be feeling like your person really doesn't love you or desire you, but this deceit card is followed by the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So what they're not showing and not expressing, because we have the Hermit here too, they want this, that they're thinking about expressing themselves, and they're coming in. You have the Knight of Swords, which means they're going to come in quickly, faster than you expected, or it's going to come when you least expect it, is what Spirit is saying to me. And they want to bring this offering of communication, love, and passion. And that's what they're hiding from you. They're hiding it. And them hiding that is causing them stress. But this is coming to a close. We have the 9, they have the 7, and then the 10 of Swords. I don't know why I keep thinking it's the 9, but it's the 10 of Swords, so it's coming to a close. And when they do, it's this reunion, the 6 of Cups, this reunion, bringing this 10 of Cups, everlasting love. This also may be someone that you've known since childhood, or you may have a past life connection with. But yes, they're thinking about bringing this love offer and communication of love and passion towards you. They don't want to hide anymore. They don't want to keep it from you. They want to make sure that you perfectly understand and know that they have these strong feelings for you. We have confusion. What am I running from? So in the past, they may have ran from you or not expressed things. We have, you are so tempting, temptress. There's that passion. You don't know how much they crave you. And then we have unconditional. Thank you for showing me what true love is. So what they're thinking about, They're like, what the hell is wrong with me already? I should have done told this person I love them, how much I desire them. So let's get these put away, and we will look at what they feel. Of course, we see that we already see that they feel they love you. But let's go ahead and pull some feely cards. I think not expressing it has just really been choking them up. There's that good old Hermit card again. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Roses, the Adventurer. And this is over the Six of Wings passage. So, yep, it's about time for them to have that courage to follow their passion, follow their heart. We have the Emperor, so they're making these plans. We already saw those making plans. Queen of Shells, maybe some type of psychic connection there. Ace of Gems, Five of Roses, the Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Star, Eight of Roses, Princess of Wings. Yeah, yes. This just confirms what I've already said. Their thoughts, their mind, and their heart are in accord. So they love you. They are ready to take the lead and step into that Emperor role and come with you and let you know, hey, I love you. I want us to, those seeds have already been planted. Those seeds have been planted. They want to, allow it to grow and blossom. Them not sharing it with you has caused them some conflict in their own mind that, they've had time to reflect, lay back and reflect. They're no longer fighting against the flow of this connection, but rather, after you hang there so long, when you stop fighting it and you actually start to just go with the flow, then you realize, hey, I can see from a new perspective. I have a better understanding, and what he understands is you are his dream, and he wants to come in and let you know this. We have the Eight of Roses, which is the Eight of Wands, fast-moving messages, followed by the Princess of Wings, which is the messenger. So they are definitely, their heart and their mind are both in accord with this. They want to come in and let you know that they do have that love for you, that you are their hope, their dream come true. Oops. Get this one off the floor here. It was playfulness. So, to recapture romance. They want to recapture some romance with you. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. They want you to know that they're passionate about you. So let's get these moved out of the way, and then we will look at their intentions. Of course, I think we pretty much cleared that up already. We've had enough cards to tell us they have intentions to message you. What are their intentions for pile one? Bottom of the deck, we got that Knight of Pentacles. So, he's been slow moving. This is over the Eight of Pentacles. He's been slow. He's been taking his time when it comes to putting the work into this connection. But of course, we've seen that. We see that he's had his time to reflect on what he really wants. And that should let you know that when he does come forward, letting you know that you're what he really wants, he's had enough time to think about it. He knows this is what he wants. You know, he's been kind of stuck in hermit mode. We saw that in the thoughts. And we saw that in the hearts. So let's see what he's come to the conclusion of, what his intentions are. Seven of Cups. So he's got a lot of ideas on what he wants to do. He's formulated ideas. Queen of Swords. He wants to come in and cut away any bullshit, any misunderstandings. He wants to come in and communicate some truth and honesty. King of Pentacles. Not only does he want to communicate truth and honesty, but he wants to make secure foundations, is what I'm hearing. He wants to start building on a future and a castle with you. Ace of Wands. Put those ideas into motion. He's got all these ideas. His intentions are to come to you. But we have the Knight of Pentacles. So he's planning on coming to you at the right time. So that way he can let you know that, number one, he's your king. He's your forever. He's your husband type. He's the type that's going to be there through thick and thin, no matter what. And make sure everything is sturdy and strong between you. And the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning in action. It's happening. It's going to happen. His intentions. So we have Mask. Not showing true feelings. He's not showing this to you. Wedding rings. He's got that hid from you. He doesn't want you to know he's making plans. It's not going to be today, though. Look, bottom of the deck. Not today. It's not happening today. It is not going to happen today. Don't get over emotional and over excited. But he is making those plans. Which is funny that I mentioned, because the King of Pentacles, he's the husband type. Or the wifey type. Take it how it resonates, okay? I always read like I'm talking to females about males. You know, I know that most of my analytics, my viewers are mostly female. So I talk like I'm talking to a female about a romantic interest of a guy. However, if you are watching for a female, that's good too. So take it how it resonates. My community here is open and safe for everyone. So we have email. So you may not get your, first communication may not be through verbal. It may be an email. It may, for some of you, it may be a text message or through Facebook Messenger or something along those lines. So we have cocktails. This means they may want to have some drinks with you. A sexy surprise that you're not going to see it. December, so they may come sometime around December to give you some type of surprise, want to take you on a date, have drinks or something, and let's do lunch. So you may go on a little lunch straight at first. So that's something to look forward to. So now let's look at some charms. What kind of charms? Pile one. Okay. So let's see here. What is this one? Oh, this is a Joker. So to me, the Jokers remind me of the Fool card. So that's, taking that leap. We have citrine. So orange citrine, that's the solar, not the solar plexus, I'm sorry, the sacral chakra. So there is some passion there, some creativity, some endeavors taking place. We have this infinity love. They love you unconditionally for infinity. Infinity and beyond. Some of y'all understand because you got grandkids or kids like I do. A cameo. So what I'm seeing in my head is maybe they have a picture of you, or some of your people may actually have a locket with your picture in it. This little heart, and so it's in a different language, so I don't know what it's saying, but it's probably, they may want to write you a little love poem or something. They may want to, I'm hearing it in my head. Mon chéri. I don't know. What the hell. And a piece of watermelon. So for some of you that may resonate for some reason. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to check out in the description box a song. It may have additional messages for you. And if you need to get your own personal reading, the turnaround time right now is 24 to 48 hours. Information is down in the description box. Namaste. Hello, pile number 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's look and see what is your person's intentions towards you. And then we'll look and see what are their feelings. No, I'm sorry. We're going to look at their thoughts. And then their feelings. And then their intentions. Don't forget to check out in the timestamp. By your time, there will be a song down there which may have additional messages for you in the lyrics. So what is your person thinking about you, pile 2? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So they think that you are good on your own. You're independent. You have become successful in your own right by yourself. King of Swords. You are authentic. You're that I-D, blah, blah, blah. Let's just stop there. I'm not going to do no singing, I promise. I promise I'm not going to do no singing. But they see you as independent, capable, abundant. You are right there. The 9 of Pentacles is right there underneath the Empress. You're damn near the Empress. You speak truth in honor. So when they think about you, they're a little disappointed, a little heartbroken. There may have been a breakup here, a split up, maybe some distance between you. A little bit of heartbreak. I'm getting the sense with this guitar hanging off of them that maybe when they listen to music, they think about you. And they wear their heart in their sleeve. And they're not happy right now. They're not happy. They miss you. You're their wish. You're everything they want to have and want to be. They've been thinking, when they think of what they want, you're that picture. They think that, look, they think of you as the 9 of Pentacles and the Star. Come on. Come on. We have, the Queen of Cups. They think about how much they love you. They also probably think that you may be clairvoyant or psychic in some form. But the Queen is holding this cup like it's a genie in a bottle. So, mixed with the Star here, they probably think that you're magic. I can hear of you like, some of you in my head is going, yes, I am magic. This pussy is magic. I am magic. These lips are magic. So we're going to stop that because I'm not going to rate my... No. But you know who you are. Those I'm calling out, you know who you are. You're making me die laughing here. I gotta do this reading, y'all. Don't make me laugh. Don't do it. What else are they thinking? Okay, let's see here. We have awakening. I feel like I'm losing my mind. So there's a lot changed since you and this person have really hooked up. And as it's like they're going through the awakening and they miss you. Cold shoulder, I miss your warmth. Wow. A lot has changed since you and this person's been together, right? So, seduction, I fantasize about you every night. Wow, sweetness, I will taste your sweet kiss again. Okay, wow. They think that you are amazing. You are magical. Everything about you is magical. And there's only one negative card. Well, two. There's I miss your warmth and the Five of Cups, which, you know, we already knew with the Five of Cups. I have a sense of longing. They have such longing for you. Let's get these off the table, and we're going to look in, you know, we see what they're thinking about. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about how amazing you are. And let's get to their feelings. How does your person feel about you? Okay. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Gems, the nurturer. So they feel that you are very gentle and compassionate, nurturing. King of Shells, very loving, that you have very deep love. Of course, there's some cards here right off the bat. We have the Three of Wings, which is the Three of Swords. There's been heartbreak in this connection. Prince of Shells, the Charmer. Four of Roses, respect. The Lovers. Five of Shells, disappointment. This Five of Shells again, and the Tower. So, as far as their heart space, it's pretty much in tune with their mind space. Because they are, it's like they're going through the ringer. They miss you. Their heart is broken. And the longer you're apart, the more they hurt. Because they long for you. Four of Roses, like the Four of Wands. So they really want to, you know, get back with you and romance you. And the Lovers, they probably think that you're their soulmate or high-level soulmate or twin soul, twin flame. And since I had a hard time getting that out, so they may quite possibly not know what that means. But they know there's a significance there. And they're just really sad about the breakup, about the distance between you. Like, also this person has gone through a lot of forced changes. And quite possibly you moved away from this person. For some of you, that's not everybody, but some of you, you've moved away from this person and it's tearing them up. They really want to call you. They want to hear your voice. They're trying to figure out how to make their way back to you. Their heart is calling out to you. They want to cry. They want to scream. They want to shout. They want to love. This is turmoil between, and complete obsession is what I feel. I feel not really obsession. It's more like well, I guess it is a form of obsession, because they can't stop thinking about you. Their heart keeps replaying over and over again your soft touch, your voice, the way you loved them, the way you looked, the way you felt. So we have religious factors. Quite possibly your person is your twin flame or soulmate of some sort, because it is a spiritual connection. Also, there very well may be some religious beliefs. You know, we did see in their thoughts they're going through an awakening. So that may be affecting their religious beliefs as well, and healing family issues. So this connection may be causing them to trigger, you know, issues when it has to do with, you know, their parents, siblings, ancestors, anything like that. Any family issues they've had and childhood issues. Of course, a twin flame is going to trigger that so that you have to heal it. So there's a lot of things healing here that they're being triggered to heal. And of course, that is a signifier of a twin flame. The purpose of twin flames is for healing. So let's get this off the board, and we will look at what's their intentions. What's their intentions towards you? What's their intentions for you, pile 2? Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Swords. And this is over the Hermit. They absolutely, I don't even know how to put it. The way I'm hearing it in my head is they feel like they're dying without you. Being alone, the loneliness is suffocating them. We have Strength. The 7 of Wands. Judgment. 10 Wands. The Empress. Knight of Cups. Oh. They don't want to be lonely anymore. Guess what? They don't want to be without you anymore either. Their intentions. They're trying to be courageous. And they're trying to be strong. Their intentions are to get back with you. You're stronger together than you ever were apart. Their intentions, this hardships, is coming to an end. They're wanting to, you know, when you went up all them flights of stairs, and you got one more flight to go, and you're just about to give out, and you don't know if you can lift your foot one more step before your legs are going to give out on you. And you look up and you're like, I just don't know if I can do it. But guess what? Your person is getting that weight back on their shoulders. They're taking a deep breath. And because of their Empress, which is you, they know they have the strength and the courage to make it that last flight of steps, because they're coming towards for this new beginning. Create something new and special and wonderful with you, full of love, happiness, and romance. We have the Hammer, So when I see the hammer, I think of someone who wants to build something. They want to fix it. Whatever's broken, they want to fix. Seduction. They want to come in and flirt with you. They want to flirt with you. They want to let you know, I really like you. That's so sweet. They don't want this to be broken between you anymore. They're building up their courage and their strength to come towards you. Let's see what all they threw out at me. So we have date at the beach. So they may want to take you out on way out swimming or canoeing or beaching or whatever. Date at the park. They just, girl, honey, they just want to date you. Holiday. They may want to spend holiday time with you. Hope they get to see you. I have a gift for you. Holiday, I have a gift for you. That's so amazing. I will cook for you. Some of y'all, your person can cook. They want to cook for you. In May, something significant may happen in May. Or it may be your birthday, or maybe your person's birthday. May is an important month for y'all. Let me pull some charms here. Okay, what do we have? So we have a flamingo that may be significant for some people. We have love. So, shot through the heart and you're to blame. Okay, I don't know why that song came to my head, but anyways. Because the next lyrics aren't too pretty. But maybe they got struck by Cupid's arrow. We have this, I'm not really sure. I don't remember what that's called. I'm usually really good with stones, but it's like blue. I don't think that's a blue tiger's eye, but I'm not really quite sure what it was. But blue has to do with the throat chakra. Of course, there may be some. This looks like a Mother Mary and baby. I'm not really sure what this is. It's some kind of Catholic symbol, I think. And this one here is a heart. Person with this big beautiful heart here. If y'all know what that is, you can say it. I don't in the comments. So, but this to me just tells me there's some type of religious factors in this connection. Your person and you may have dreams of going to Paris. Also, because there's stars here, maybe and the Eiffel Tower. To me, it's like tell me that there's an antenna. They want to reach out to you. They hope that you can hear through their heart how much you love them. Not really sure what this symbol is either. We have a cross here. So it's a lot of faith. They're the tree of life. And the seed of life. So, yeah, this is a strong spiritual connection. Don't forget to check out in the description box, in the timestamp, there should be a song in there for additional lyrics for you. That song may resonate, or the lyrics in the song. And don't forget that if you want a personal reading with me, you can always reach out to me today. The turnaround time right now is 24 to 48 hours. Thank you so much. Namaste. Hello, pile number 3. So let's start taking a look at what does your person think about you, and they're going to look at their feelings and their intentions. So don't forget to check out in the timestamp, there should be a song attached there to where you can, maybe the song will resonate with you, or maybe the lyrics, you'll find additional messages in the lyrics. So what does your person What's your person thinking about you right now, pile 3? Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Dun, 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 dun. So, this is over the Ace of Materials. So this, maybe someone that you're meeting new or trying to hook up with or trying to get to know, and it's just not working out. It's like things are not working out, or this is someone who would have to go through a divorce to start something new with you, or maybe they've had some downfalls and there's lots of different situations that this could represent. They may have gone through a lot of downfalls, and then they're having to build themselves back up again. So let's see here. We have the Page of Voices. It's the Page of Swords, the 3 of Inspiration, which is the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Voices, the 8 of Swords, the 9 of Voices, the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Inspiration, the 4 of Wands, and the 5 of Inspiration, the 5 of Wands. Okay, so what are they thinking right now? Well, first of all, Page of Voices, if you look, she like putting on her glasses for a better look, right? This person is watching you. Yep. If you've got, and what's funny is this person, she's like dancing, different dancing or poses. If you have social media like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and you post profile pictures, or maybe you do little dances on TikTok, or whatever you do, they're watching you. They are watching your every move. 3 of Inspiration. So they're watching and they're waiting. They're waiting for that ship to come in. They're waiting for their chance. But it seems like their hands been tied. They haven't really been able to approach you. 9 of Voices. It's just like they can't eat. They can't sleep. You know, sometimes this represents nightmares, but I think they just can't sleep. Like, they just can't. They want to get together with you. 4 of Inspiration, 4 of Wands. I know that most of the time I read for other twin flames, and that's a union card. But for this reading, I'm not picking up twin flame energy. I'm picking up wanting to get together with you. Maybe hang out with the same friends. Meet up at a gathering, not in a sneaky kind of way, but in a way it's kind of like maybe you have friends in common, and they're hoping that maybe they can bump into you or hook up with you at, friends gatherings or something, to where they'd have an excuse to run into you. Like, they're just waiting for that excuse, and that's all they can think about, to where they can't sleep. And it's causing, it's causing them to have some inner turmoil. Because it's not happening. And we have all these mirrors here. So again, I just think they're watching you. You know, to me, mirrors are portals. They're trying to find their opening. What are they thinking? Cold shoulder, I miss your warmth. I'm just, it's not, I don't get that this is a breakup. I think that they want to reach out and touch you. Fading, it feels like I'm slowly losing you. They feel like they're not getting their opportunity, their chance. I will taste your sweet kiss again. They want to taste your kiss. I just don't feel like they've actually tasted your lips, and they're fantasizing about it. Seduction, yeah, they're thinking about having sex with you. They're fighting those demons. They want you, honey. They want you. That's what they're thinking about. Kissing on. They want to kiss on you. They want to stick their tongue down your throat. Let's look and see how they feel about you. How do they feel about you? Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wings, the Ace of Swords, Triumph. They feel like they're going to be I'm sorry, I hiccuped. They feel like they're going to be successful in starting this new communication with you. The Hierophant, traditional connection relationship. Maybe they feel like they would be successful in hooking up with you and connecting with you, starting something romantic with you, maybe. So we have the Nine of Gems, the Eight of Shells, the Seven of Wings, Judgment, Ace of Gems, Ten of Shells, and Princess of Wings. Okay. So they feel like, how they feel about you, they feel like you are independent. Maybe you've been single for a while. Maybe you've been celibate for a while. And then we have the Eight of Cups afterwards. So they're wanting you to walk away from being single. And maybe they've been single for a while, and they want to put an end to that. Turn your back to being single, honey, and come over to the dark side. But Seven of Wings, Seven of Swords. To me, they're being kind of sneaky about how they're going to approach you. But Judgment, for some of you, because this Judgment is here, this actually might be an ex of yours. But they're wanting to bring something to life because it's followed by the Ace of Gems, which is Ace of Pentacles. They want to plant some seeds, honey. Plant some seeds towards the Ten of Shells, the Ten of Cups. They want to, yeah, this is the forever, happily ever after in love. They want to, in their hearts, what they want to do is, they're like, I feel like, honey, I don't think you should be single anymore. Baby, I love you. I want to grow this love with you. I want to plant them seeds. If you know what? It's that energy of 365 DNI, that movie, that really sexy, hot movie with that sexy, are you lost, baby girl? It's that kind of energy. Are you lost, baby girl? Come here. Come here. Let me tell you. Ooh, that movie was hot. I'm getting hot thinking about it. Okay. It's some hot energy here. You know what it is? Before I record each pile, I listen to the song and channel through the song, and it's like, How do I feel? I'm gonna start something sexy and hot and forever with you. You being single, you're lost. You need to come over here. Come over here, baby. I got something for you. I got some juicy. Calling in your soulmate. They feel like you're their soulmate. They feel like they are manifesting you. They don't like being away from you, though. They don't want you being apart, separated. No. That don't work. Well, we know all this. Let's get the juicy details on what they intend to do about it. Sorry, get these off the board. Y'all's making me anxious. If you can't tell, y'all are making me anxious, pile 3. What is pile 3's intentions? What do they intend to do with you? Bottom of the deck, 2 of Wands. And this is over the 9 of Cups. They want to make your dreams come true. Just a me and you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know. I just suddenly got in this really silly mood. So we have the Queen of Wands. They got some passion intended towards you. 6 of Swords. They will make everything better, baby girl. The Tower. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Swords. I don't really even know what to say about all this. Like, you got the 6 of Swords. They want to make everything better, but then the Tower, they make everything fall apart. So I guess their intentions is, if you're in a relationship with someone else, you better watch out, because they intend to put an end to that bullshit. But that don't make no sense either, because we saw that you was single or they're single. One or the other. But their intentions are come in and change your world. Doesn't mean a divorce or a breakup. It just means forced changes. Like, they just want to come in and rock your world, shake the foundation to the ground, and make you see things their ways. Queen of Wands. You got Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and King of Swords. So they want to make things better for you sexually. They want to make things better for you financially, stability-wise. And you know what? This is definitely that 365 DNI kind of energy here, because this is like daddy dom kind of energy. Like, We have the Chaser, and that's in reverse. So, Spirit told me to turn it around, so he gonna chase you. He gonna get you. He gonna catch you. His intentions are to chase after you. He gonna get his prey. And yes, that's what you are. You are prey. And I don't mean that in a slimy, nasty kind of way. Well, maybe, because we got the hammer and the whole energy with that. This is, you usually see the hammer is fixing something, rebuilding, working on it. But, no. Wands, tower, hammer, swords. He got something big and hard for you. Shh. Bottom deck's love. Like, he gonna hammer that love into you, baby. Lord, help us. Help us. I'm glad pile number 3 is not mine. So, January may be an important month for you. This may happen in January. They may be able to actually hook up with you in January. Date at the park. That came out in pile 2, I think. Email. They may reach out electronically by email, text message, or even Facebook Messenger. Weekend getaway. They want to hook up with you during the weekend. So, let's look and see what charms we have for you, pile 3. So we have Virgo, and what does that say? Practical. Practical, I can hardly read it. This person may be a Virgo. They maybe have Virgo in their chart. They may be a very practical person. We have a bunny. So be careful because they're very fertile and they want to F you like a rabbit. We have Cancer. Cancer may be in their chart. It says imaginative. They got a lot of imaginative things they want to do with you. We have this leaf. And we have this Joker. So they want to start something new with you. So thank you so much. Don't forget to check out in the description box at your timestamp. There will be a song there for you. It may have an additional message for you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Hello. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'm going to start by showing you the decks that I used in this reading that you can get off of Amazon. I am an Amazon influencer, so you can find every one of these decks below in the Amazon link I have down there. So we have the Cat Tarot. This was used in pile 1. The Muse Tarot. The Enchanted Love Tarot. Now the Muse was used in pile 3. The Enchanted Love Tarot was used in all 3 of the piles. And the Romance Angels was used in all 3 of the piles. Again, all 4 of these decks can be purchased through Amazon. And then for pile 2, I had used the Trip and Wyatt Tarot. Now this cannot be purchased on Amazon. This I had gotten, I forgot the link for this, but I will find that and try and put it in the description box. And then the decks that were created by individual YouTubers and creators. We have this one, the Journey Tarot. This was created by me. You can purchase any of my decks in the description box. There's a link to my shop space on making playing cards. There's also a link down there for Bridget Rau, who designed this deck, the Masculine Madness. And then we have Island Time Wellness created these Love Oracle cards. And then finally from Rachel from Rachel from Angelic Revelation 144, the waiting game. And those were those little ones with dates and stuff like that. So, her link is in the description box as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.